$2,000. That's about what the average retirement check is worth each month. And 6 Social Security deposit rules, now in full force this July, decide whether that money lands on time or gets delayed, frozen, or stolen. Stay with me until number 6. That's the one rule most people get completely backwards. Number 1. The paper check is officially dead. In March 2025, Executive Order 14,247 ordered the federal government to stop paying benefits on paper, and on September 30, 2025, the Social Security Administration mailed its last regular checks. This July, the transition is complete. Nearly 70 million beneficiaries are paid electronically, direct deposit into a bank or credit union, or the government's Direct Express debit card. Why so aggressive? Treasury's own numbers. A paper check is 16 times more likely to be lost, stolen, altered, or returned undeliverable than an electronic payment. 16 times. Picture what that means in dollars. One missing $2,000 check, a month of rent, or 3 months of groceries, sitting in somebody else's mailbox, and check-washing crews were cashing exactly those checks. Here's the mistake still costing people money in 2026, assuming they were grandfathered in. There is no grandfather clause. If you, or your mother, or your neighbor were still on paper and never enrolled, the payment doesn't keep arriving out of habit. It gets held up while the government waits for banking information and untangling that can take weeks of phone calls. Second mistake, waiting for a letter to tell you what to do. Those letters went out in 2025. If one got tossed as junk mail, nobody is sending a personal reminder. What to do this week? Confirm exactly how your benefit arrives. Already on direct deposit? You're fine on this point. But if anyone in your family still touches paper, call Social Security at 1-800-7721-213 or enroll online. Every month on paper is now a month of unnecessary risk. Number 2. No bank account? You have exactly 2 official paths, and one of them is a phone number almost nobody mentions. Path 1 is Direct Express, a prepaid debit card run for the U.S. Treasury. Your full benefit loads onto it automatically every payment day. No credit check, no minimum balance, no monthly fee just to receive your money, and you can pay bills, buy groceries, and pull cash at ATMs. For the older Americans who have no bank account at all, this card is the intended answer. Path 2. If you genuinely cannot use electronic payments, no card, no account, no way to manage either, you can request a waiver directly from the U.S. Treasury at 1-877-8746-347. That's the official exemption line, and it exists precisely for the hardest cases. Now the expensive mistake, panicking into the wrong product. Retail prepaid cards can charge monthly fees, reload fees, ATM fees, $5 to $10 a month, $60 to $120 a year, quietly skimmed off a fixed income for a service. Direct Express provides without those charges. Second mistake, handing banking control to a helpful acquaintance, a caregiver or distant relative routing your benefit into an account you don't control. That's how elder financial abuse usually starts, not with a hacker, but with a signature. What to do this week? If someone you love is unbanked, sit down with them for 20 minutes, call the official numbers together, and get them onto Direct Express, or a genuine no-fee senior checking account, not whatever card the drugstore sells. Number 3. You can no longer change where your check goes with a simple phone call, and that's on purpose. Since March 31, 2025, Social Security requires proof of identity before it will touch your banking information. 3 ways to give it: online through your My Social Security account, in person at a field office, or by phone. But only if you first generate a one-time security code. More on that code in number 5. Why the crackdown? Because the old system was a thief's dream. Criminals would dial the 800 number armed with your name, your Social Security number bought off the dark web and a sad story, and redirect your entire benefit to their account. You found out when the money didn't come. Multiply a $2,000 check by thousands of successful calls, and you understand why the rules changed. Now, the mistake honest people make under the new rule: showing up unprepared. They walk into a field office without ID and without an appointment, get turned away, lose a morning, and give up, leaving a stale account on file. Or worse, their old bank account closes, they can't manage the online login, and the next payment fires at a dead account while they're still figuring it out. A payment bounced back from a closed account can take weeks to reissue, weeks of covering rent and pills from savings that may not exist. What to do this week before you ever need it? Create your My Social Security account while things are calm. Confirm you can actually log in and look at the bank account on file. 60 seconds of checking now beats 3 weeks of chasing a lost payment later. Quick reminder, number 6 is still ahead, and it's the strange one. The change Social Security brags about as its biggest improvement is exactly the one that can drain your account fastest. Number 4. 46 million online accounts got new locks, and some owners still don't know it. If you created your My Social Security account before September 18, 2021, your old username and password have been retired permanently. To get in now, you sign in through Login.gov or ID.me, the government's centralized identity systems with two-factor authentication. Your money itself is not affected. Checks keep arriving whether or not you ever log in again. But here's what you lose if you're locked out. The fastest legal way to check your deposit details, change banks, download benefit letters, and spot trouble early. Under the identity rules from number 3, the online account is the main door. Lose it, and you're back to office visits and phone queues that can eat an hour of hold time. The mistake pattern is predictable. A retiree hits an unfamiliar login screen, assumes the site is broken, or a scam, closes the browser, and abandons the account for good. Meanwhile, actual scammers send emails saying your Social Security account must be migrated. Click here, harvesting passwords from people who half remember hearing about a login change. The real migration happens only at ssa.gov, an address you type yourself. Nobody legitimate emails you a migration link. What to do this week? Go to ssa.gov, sign in, and if it routes you to Login.gov, finish the setup properly. Use an email address you actually check, write the recovery codes on paper, and store them where you keep your passport. 10 minutes now saves hours on the day something goes wrong with a deposit. Number 5. The new phone PIN and the scam that was built on top of it within months. Since April 28, 2025, there is one legitimate way to change your direct deposit by phone. First, sign into your My Social Security account and generate a one-time code at ssa.gov/PIN. Then call 1-800-772-1213 and give the representative that code. No code, no change. The agent cannot process it. That's the real rule, and it's good protection. But scammers read press releases too, and they engineered the reverse con. Your phone rings, caller ID says Social Security Administration, spoofed, which cost them nothing, and an official-sounding voice says there's a problem with your deposit under the new July rules. Your check will be suspended today unless you verify your bank account number or read back the PIN we just texted you. Everything about that call is fake except your fear. Hand over the code or the numbers, and under the one-day processing you'll meet in number 6, your next $2,000 can be gone before dinner. So burn in the real rule. Social Security does not call you to demand banking details, PINs, or payment, and it does not suspend checks by phone. The code flows one way only. You generate it, you give it. On a call, you dial to the official number. The mistake that catches even smart people: trusting caller ID and staying on the line just to check. Don't negotiate with the voice. What to do this week? Set a family rule. Any call about Social Security means hang up, then dial 1-800-772-1213 yourself. The real agency never minds a call back. And number 6, the rule most people get completely backwards. Social Security's proudest upgrade: a bank account change now takes effect in 1 business day, online or in person. It used to sit for up to 30 days. Everyone cheered. Finally, government at the speed of life. Here's the backwards part. That 30-day delay was accidentally your best fraud protection. It was a cooling-off window. If a criminal slipped a fraudulent bank change into your file, there were weeks for you, your bank, or the agency to notice before a single dollar moved. That buffer is gone. Today, someone who gets into your online account on Monday, using a password you reused from an email breach years ago, can point your benefit at their account. and by Tuesday the change is live. Next payment day, your $2,000 lands in a mule account and is bounced overseas within hours. Speed cuts both ways, and it now cuts faster for the thief than the old system ever allowed. Social Security knows it, which is why the speed comes paired with the Treasury's account verification service, instantly checking that a destination account actually belongs to you before a change sticks. But the first line of defense is you. The fatal mistake: a weak or recycled password on the very account that controls where your money goes, and never glancing at your deposit details between problems. What to do? Give your My Social Security login a password used nowhere else. Keep two-factor authentication on. Check your payment and bank on file once a month. It's one screen, and if a payment runs even 1 day late, call the same day, not next week. In the one-day era, hours matter. So here's the picture this July. The paper era is over. Every door to your money now demands proof it's really you, and changes move in days, not months. This system protects the people who are set up and punishes the ones who aren't. Your one action step this week: sign into My Social Security or create it today. Verify the bank account on file and turn on two-factor authentication. If this helped, subscribe for weekly money rights briefings and share this with one person over 65 still waiting on paper.